Oh, for Juniper's sake, put some spring into your step. Did you really slay Knight Artorias? I'd heard the Abyss found him first, but even still, that's absolutely treacherous. Yes, magnificently so. Believe it or not, Oolacile has brought the Abyss upon itself, fooled by that toothy serpent. They upturned the grave of primeval man and incited his ornery wrath. What could they have been thinking? But to you and I, it's all ancient history. You have to ask yourself, does it really matter? So long.
Welcome everyone. This is part 17 of our Let's Play Dark Souls Remastered series. Yes, he has a little bit of lore information to give us. So it seems that as if the people of Oolacile have actually brought this upon themselves in the way of the upturning the grave of the primordial man. We don't really know what the primordial man means, but we don't know either if Darkstalker Koth or Kingseeker Frampt was the one that told the Oolacilians to turn over the grave. So let's go ahead and speak with this person in here.
Is that not the soul of the man who fell on this spot? He was a dear friend. I wish to pay proper respect with that soul. Would you be willing to part with it?
No, we're not willing to part with it yet.
Yes, of course. I must not be presumptuous. Artorias would not have approved.
So for some reason she's here and just monumented, constructed this grave in where Artorias has fallen. She's here mourning his death. We'll probably give her the soul here, but want to go ahead and explore Oolacile Township a little bit before we go ahead and part with that soul. There we go. Gotta stop playing around and actually do something. Oh crap, forgot about this lady. Oh! Soul of a brave warrior. Ow. Probably should heal. Of course I missed that. And that there was our friend from the very beginning who told us a little bit about Artorias, so we're gonna go see what that was all about. Hopefully he has something to say.
Oh, you. You have quite some nerve, or are you just thick? Fine then. What is it that you need? Well, you've quite the nerve. I've had enough of you. I'll be seeing you if you survive your travels.
So he's just sick of us. So we're just going to repay him with the same kindness.
What now? You think this is all my fault? How very, very petty of you. Very petty indeed. There. There. You win. Please. Oh, please. Have mercy.
Snickering top hat, Chester's long coat, his gloves, and his trousers. So let's go ahead and read all about that. If I can find it. Snickering top hat. Black top hat worn by the marvelous Chester, a man of mystery lost in the past. Aware of this top hat cracks a dubious permanent grin, the curse of Chester. And then let's look at Chester's long coat. Black leather long coat. Whoa. Black leather long coat hat worn by marvelous Chester, a man of mystery lost in the past. This exquisitely sewn aristocratic suit allows its wearer to move in silence, lending well to stealth. So he doesn't really give us a reason on why he invaded us. He just invades us. And then just says that we have the nerve to come up and talk to him. Even though he was the one that kind of started the fight. But then it's kind of interesting when he loses the fight, the first thing he says is to please have mercy. You know, he wouldn't have been so merciful about us had we been the one that were killed, so... It's kind of a neat little part there of revenge. Okay, so we're gonna find a little bit more about Oolacile here. Let's see if I remember things correct. Okay, that sounds sinister and scary, and I don't like it. Let there be light. The silver pendant. So let's find out what this thing does. If I can find it. Silver pendant. Silver pendant engraved with the crest of Artorias, one of the ancient treasures of Anor Londo, presented to Artorias for facing the abyss, effectively deflects the dark of the abyss, especially in its magic forms. And we're actually going to put this on our hotbar. It's actually quite helpful to deflect some of the magic attacks from those sorceresses. Alright, so let's keep going. Oh, that was bad. Oh, that was real bad. Oh. That was way too close. Oh, super wrecked. I actually can't believe I didn't hit the sorcerers the first time. Oh, that's what you get when you're overconfident. Alrighty, so let's hurry back there. Make sure we get this sorceress. That was close. Oh, something did drop. I was like, what the heck dropped? Oh, okay. Goodbye. That was a bad place to heal. Okay, let's not screw this up. The Dark Orb. And that, I believe, is a pyromancy, or a... Not a pyromancy, I think it's a sorcery. Dark Orb. Abyss sorcery discovered by an Oolacile sorcerer on the brink of madness. Fire Giant Dark Orb. In contrast to standard soul sorceries, Abyss sorceries are weighty and inflict physical damage, perhaps human souls, because of their humanity. Produce sorceries with more tangible presence. Oof, that's so cool. Well, that's one way to guarantee death if you just step off right there. So quiet. I'm sorry, Carving. That's interesting. Let's see if I can find it. Here it is. I'm sorry carving. Head carved of arch trees by Go in his imprisonment. Go imparts an emotion to each and every completed carving, which helps him achieve personal enlightenment. When a head is disturbed, it speaks, reflecting the emotion conferred to it. This head says, I'm sorry. Have another look. Isn't that an expression of atonement? Those things are really fun to get, you know, to be able to go, hello, and I'm sorry. So it's really interesting. So I guess the sorcerer would have been on that side, so really fun. Okay, how do we get back up? Up the stairs, obviously. Sail. Come on. I somehow picked up humanity on the way, which is kind of cool. Alrighty, this is where things get a little bit hairy. Perfect. Very good carving. Everything sounds like it's suffering here. Very good carving. So it pretty much says the very same thing, except this bottom part. This head says, very good. Have another look. Does it not appear quite jovial? Alrighty, this is the part that really sucks. Don't fire another sorcery off. Oh, that was good. I legitimately did not expect that at all. Just when you think you know this game, it just says, oh, JK, here's another attack you've never seen before. That's a good one. That's a good one. GG, Dark Souls. Alright, let's try and hurry back there. Oh my gosh, that was hilarious. Here we go. Oh, I thought he dropped something. And of course, my souls are in the absolute worst place imaginable. Oh, there's a crystal lizard there. Sad. Alright. Round 2. We're not gonna... Oh, crap. Oh, that was lucky. Not gonna fall for that again. Although, admittedly, that was really good. I quite enjoyed that. Large titanite shard. Interesting. Look at all this abyss goo. Rubbish. Oh. Be wary of lying in ambush. Alrighty, I know this part sucks. Rip, I was kind of hoping I could jump up and over. Another large titanite shard. Okay, so now I've kind of cornered myself in a very, very terrible place. So I'm gonna see if I can lure some with me. I'm kind of wondering if I only have 2 arrows, but we're gonna chance it anyways. Never mind, it decided to walk away. Rip. Of course. Well, that was good to know. I'm not sure if anything's following me. Something's definitely followed. Try light. This has got to be a troll. It just has to be a troll. Have I never been in here? I had to have before. There's no way. Red titanite chunk. Well, that wasn't necessarily worth it. Oh, aggressive. I thought there was 2 in here. There he is. Oh no! Oh, that was a bad, bad, bad place to die. That sucks. That was a terrible place to die. Alright. It's time to switch back. Things might not die in one hit, but at least I can swing it faster. Oh man, that's a little annoying. I don't know. Oof. really bad. Don't kill me. No one 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 kill me. I wonder if they just dropped large titanite shards. Oolacile Catalyst. Okay, so maybe that was a little bit worth dying for. That was sarcasm, by the way. Oolacile Catalyst. Everyday Oolacile sorcery catalyst formed by several enchanted branches. Boost sorcery adjustment, but lost land sorceries are not offensive, and attacks are not boosted by intelligence. I'm not sure if that made any sense to me. Alright, just like last time, I gotta be super careful here. Okay. Okay, that could have been a lot worse. That definitely could have been a lot worse. Let's definitely de-poison ourselves. There. Now we're not going to mess around with that. Okay. Large titanite shard. Okay, so now we got to take care of this thing. Crest key. It's probably going to be at the very bottom. Yep. Crest key. Bent crest key. The grooves of the crest are enchanted, the door sealed with a powerful spell. Okay, so we got to do this real fast. Otherwise, I die. And I don't want to die. Of course. And I'm definitely not going to be an idiot and jump down there. That's a good heal. Dark fog. Soul of a hero. Okay, so let's read the dark fog sorcery here. Dark fog, abyss sorcery discovered by an Oolacile sorcerer on the brink of madness. Create a cloud of dark fog. Although dark fog is, in theory, relatively close to humanity, it also happens to be a terrible poison for humans. Perhaps it reflects man's cruelty against his own. I just love the lore in this area, because it touches so close to man and the cruelty of man. And that's the thing that's crazy. Just, if you have headphones, just have a listen if you can. Those cries are so haunting. What happened here? So cool. Just the amount of detail that they put in here is just so cool. Okay, I'm gonna go grab my 1 level up, and then we're gonna go talk to a friend. Just those screams get me every time. Let's see, let's do Vitality. And all of these statues have their heads chopped off. Just what happened here. So let's talk to this person here. Or rather, a giant.
A visitor, have we? Thou must be the one who freed Artorias. An old friend he was. Thanks to thee, he left this world with honor intact. And here I am, retired and blind. Of little help to thee, I'm afraid.
So what does he have? He's got the hello carving, thank you. So yeah, let's buy hello. Let's buy thank you. He's got some Titanite shard and some Go's great arrows. Let's have a chat with him.
If thou seekest to explore this domain, be wary. of a black dragon. I fear thee no match for this terrible beast. There's very little to be said. What good is a dog with no hares to hunt? But I'm lucky to be alive, I suppose. What good? But I'm lucky. Farewell, human. Lead thy life as thou seest fit.
Lead thy life as thou seest fit. Kind of curious if I have 20,000 souls, because this next part is going to be very fun. So I have exactly 20,000 souls. Yeah, you would think I would learn. Let's try Soul of the Brave Warrior. Yeah, that works. 3 more of those. Okay, perfect. Those screams. Sorry, I'm just like, I think I got lost for a quick second there. Oh, I forgot about this area. Oh, man. Yep. Dogies. 2 dogies. All that to protect the large soul of a brave warrior, huh? That's interesting. No, I thought it would have reached me by now. Say I think there's 2 more. Yep. That's so cool. Twinkling Titanite and a red Titanite. Is that a chest? I've never seen that chest before. Oh, it's a Titanite slab. Interesting. There we go. Perfect place to die, too. So obviously Dragon Man is going to be a problem. gonna go here and talk to our old retired friend.
Good morrow. Is the black dragon posing the duress?
Yes, he killed us.
Yes, I thought as much. He's called Kalameet. Ferocious dragon indeed. Even mighty Anna Londa dared not provoke his ire. I see little good coming from this, but thy intent is to persevere to the bitter end.
Yes.
Good, good. What is bravery without a dash of recklessness? I've taken a liking to thee, and I owe thee much for thy service to Artorias. Now, watch, and see how Goth hunts dragons. Yes. A truer shot was never loosed. That bat will be grounded for a good spell. The rest is in thine hands. I await good tidings. Ah, dragon slaying. Knighthood's highest calling.
That is so cool. So Go did us a favor by knocking Kalameet to the ground. So now we're gonna go take him on. And I will warn you that I'm definitely going to be trying for his tail, which may cause me a lot of deaths. So I'm going to try and get his tail during the first round, but there are absolutely no promises that I'm going to be able to do that. So there may be times where you see me cutting the video just in case I die too many times. So bear with me. But first things first, we of course have to get past all of the dogs. Let's see if I can run past them like I used to. Thank goodness for iframes. Alright, so let the dragon slaying begin. JK. Oh, fat roll for days. That's no good. We're just gonna have to go for it this way. And then once I get the tail, I will then switch to a more practical method. Alright, round one, here we go. Oh, that already hurt. course. I'm gonna die. Alright, round one failed of getting his tail. Many more rounds to go. Okay, round 12. Let's do it. You know, I think getting his tail is the hardest thing about this fight. I'm pretty sure Kalameet, I have not really had that big of a problem once I've actually got his tail, but that's the problem, is getting his tail is not easy. You only have like 3 opportunities, one which is stupid hard to do, and I think I've given up on that one entirely. The other one, yeah, so that's the one that's super rare, but his tail comes down and you can attack it, but it is ridiculously hard to do. I deserve that. But there have been a number of times where I could have just chopped at his head already and have been done with this fight. But I am determined to get this stupid tail. I swear the couple of times that I've already tried to get his tail, I have not been able to get it because he keeps baiting me with that stupid attack instead. Oh, so hard, Kalameet. Yeah, that was the one I wanted. That was the one I wanted. Yep, yep. I hate you so much. There we go, I finally got a stupid sword. Alright, now the real fight begins. No idea how I jumped out of that, but I am glad I did. I knew that was gonna hurt. Okay, round 15. Here we go. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Yep. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Yep. Oh, no, don't swing. Come on, get up, buddy. Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. Here we go. Oh, that's the attack I wanted to get his neck on. You know, I realized a mistake, as I'm not wearing my Grass Crush shield. Oh, this is gonna be good. Done. Calamity Ring. Got my 0 souls as well. That's always good to have. Yeah, this Grass Crush shield would have been really helpful to restore my stamina. And Morgoth's great arrows. It's really interesting that it's all right there. So I am going to Homeward Bone. And we'll read the items and go talk to Go. Okay, so first things first. Let's read the tale that we just picked up. Because that one was the one that took me the longest. Okay, where the heck is it? There it is. Obsidian Greatsword. Obsidian Greatsword. This greatsword, one of the rare dragon weapons, is formed by the tail of the one-eyed black dragon Kalameet, the last of the ancient dragons. The mystical power of its obsidian blade. Okay, let me try that again. The mystical power of its obsidian blade will be released when held with both hands. That's pretty cool. And then we picked up the Calamity Ring. Calamity Ring, a ring enchanted by the Orange Eye of Kalameet, the bringer of calamity. Doubles damage received by its wearer. A useless ring befitted of no finger, best left unknown, or at least well hidden. So we're gonna go talk with Hawkeye Go.
hast defeated Kalameet? Wondrously played. Lord Gwyn's blessing upon thee. That beast will never take to the skies again. Dragons shall never be forgotten. We knights fought valiantly, but for every one of them, we lost 70 of our own. Exhilaration, pride, hatred, rage. The dragons teased out our dearest emotions. Thou will understand one day. At thy twilight, old thoughts return in great waves of nostalgia. Ah, this great bow, I shan't need it, but no dragons to hunt. I know not if a human could even operate it. But here, thy need outweighs mine.
Goes Great Bell.
I suspect thou hast taken a gander at it, but the dark of the abyss, which swallowed poor Artorias, threatens to devour our entire land of Oolacile. It seems that this dire fate is unavoidable, but seduced by a dark serpent or no, they awoke that thing themselves and drove it mad. One's demise is always one's own making. If thine wish is to succeed poor Artorias and challenge the spread of the dark, then thou must face Manus, father of the abyss. The dark emanates from Manus himself. Even if this land shall expire, thou may be able to prevent further corrosion. But even so, one day the flames will fade, and only dark will remain, and even a legend such as thyself can do nothing to stop that. Now, do not mistake my words. I cherish my work. Wood carving is a nuanced art. I would have much to talk about with that blacksmith. In truth, how is the old chap, I wonder? Still hammering away, I should hope.
I believe the blacksmith he's referring to might be the one in Anor Londo.
Now, do not. Farewell, proud human. May every honor be bestowed upon thee.
Okay, so we've decided that we've held on to Artorias' soul long enough, and we're not really going to use it for anything, so we might as well just give it to the person who's been asking for it.
What is it? Something else? Have you changed your mind?
Yes, now we have.
Thank you. You are very kind. Please take this. I no longer need it.
Dark silver tracer and a gold
May the
tracer.
Lord guide thee. May the Lord guide thee.
And that's all she has to say. So let's read about the items that we just picked up. So, the Dark Silver Tracer. A dark silver dagger used by the Lord Blade's Syrian, Chiron? Something, of Gwyn's 4 knights. The victim of its first distracted by dazzling streaks of the gold tracer, then stung by the vicious poison of this dagger. Okay, and then we picked up the gold tracer. Gold tracer. Curved sword used by the Lord's Blade Syrian. Chiron, I don't know idea how to pronounce that, I apologize. One of the Lord Gwyn's 4 knights. Kyrian brandishes her sword in a mesmerizing dance, etching etching the darkness with dire streaks of gold. And then we were given Go's great bow. Great bow used by Hawkeye Go of Lord Gwyn's 4 knights for dragon slaying. This bow is larger than even those used by the famous dragon slayers. Only their leader, Go, had the strength to handle it. So we have met at least 5 of the knights. That was Ornstein, Smo, Go, Artorias, and however you pronounce her name. I think Syrian, Kyron, however it is. So I think Go has one last thing to say about it, and that should be it, I believe.
Thou comest again, legend of humans. It is always an honor to speak with thee. Now, do not...
Guess not. So, with that,
Farewell.
we're gonna go back to the bonfire, and we are gonna call this an episode. It's definitely been a very, very long episode. Many tries. I'm kind of hoping that this doesn't go over the hour mark after all the editing, but we'll see where it ends up. Alright, then we are here. Okay, well, I want to thank you all for joining me on this episode. Next episode, we're going to go ahead, fight Manus, the Father of the Abyss, and then we are going to go see Gwyn himself. And with that, this should wrap up the entire series. You know, it's been a lot of fun being able to play this game for you guys and talk a little bit about the lore, even though I'm not the greatest lore master. For those, I would suggest going to see Aegon of Astora's videos. He does very, very fantastic work. It's very detailed. And again, I would like to thank you for joining me on this episode. I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye.